We have the 125th anniversary of that now, from 1892. So we felt that this huge wall here at McBride's Hill would be a wonderful opportunity for an artist to put forth some wonderful artistic abilities and also some thought into the history of that fire.
Where we do have realism, but you do want to have depth. So given that a mural is going to be up on a wall absorbing sunlight, you do need to have some depth of color. So the idea that 2/3 of the wall are going to be a little more subdued, with the top third being a little bit lighter, there's definitely a balance of dark and light in there. It's definitely a help to have at this point Photoshop skills, because you can actually take your imagination and turn it into a measurable grid. And it's interesting because when you go to research some of these things, it's the same way that they did things back in the 16th century. Using a grid was good then, and it's good now. I did have 2 or 3 apps that I looked at that might help, and I went, no, at the end of the day, good old measuring is the way to go. Well, we've had an amazing summer so far. So I'm really hoping that we're going to continue to have these wonderful temperatures. A lot of the part I'm thinking is it's going to be, I'd say 60 to 90 days, give or take what our weather is. I'm really going to have a more accurate look at it once the scaffolding is put up and I can do a measurement on section by section. What I actually specifically said to the city is I want to do the harder parts first. The fun thing about this, which I think is interesting, the hard part is the big part on the left-hand side, and it gets smaller and smaller as you go. So as a metaphor of finishing a goal, it's always nice to have a light at the end of the tunnel. So even on this mural, I like the idea that the further right you go, the brighter the colors are going to be. So it's going to be fun. I can tell you, as soon as I get to about here, I'm going to be feeling golden.